Well, this is definitely not how I normally start these videos, but everybody, welcome to BLOXBURG. This is not ERLC in this video. However, as you can see, this is the brand new ERLC police station that has been recreated inside of Welcome to BLOXBURG, which I'm sure most of you know what the game is. Anyway, drop a like, subscribe if you enjoy. We're going to check all of this out in this video. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so look at where we are right now. We are at the ERLC police station. Now, shout out to all these people over here who I think all helped make it. But look at this. This is a recreation of the ERLC police station inside of BLOXBURG. We'll go and check out around the back and stuff in just a moment, but take a look at this. Obviously it says Enfield police station because this is made by, I think, like the owners and management of a UK ERLC server, which I assume is what the police station is based off of. Doesn't this just look absolutely insane? Now, some nice little facts here. If we take a look at the chat, we can see each plant is exactly placed and coloured the same, and the exact number of spaces and dashes on zebra crossings. So what that means, as far as I can understand, is that even things like the zebra crossing, where it has like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 lines, is there. And more insanely, in my opinion, is every single parking spot is exactly the same in ERLC as it is in BLOXBURG. They have the exact same amount of spaces, which is really cool. Obviously we got the electric chargers over here. I like how they've been creative with stuff like that. If you guys have played BLOXBURG, you'll know how difficult it can be to build some stuff like this. Now, if you are interested in BLOXBURG, this was over $400,000 plot value, and it has a full interior as well. So shout out to all these guys here, and let's begin a tour of the inside. So we walk through the door here, we can open it up. That looks nice. And here we have the police station interior. So they also said all the plants are placed exactly the same. So there's a plant there, and you guys can see this is quite realistic. We even got the 2 vending machines over here, which you can actually use. Maybe ERLC should take notes of this. We can actually get a carrot out of a vending machine if we really wanted to. But we've got some chairs, we've got a photo here, we've even got CCTV cameras, I believe, in the correct places, which is really cool. We got the little balcony up there, which we'll go and check out. But yeah, this looks really cool. We'll head this way first into the briefing room. That looks very cool. And here we are in the briefing room. Lighting's kind of weird. I think that's just for me because of the like plug-in thing I have installed, and my vehicle has been towed. But look at this. This is really cool. They've got like a little speaking stand over here which we can actually use. It'd be cool if you could actually do this in ERLC. You could actually like use it. I know this is BLOXBURG, and I also don't know why my merch hasn't loaded in properly, but it would be cool if you could do some of these interactive stuff like you can do in BLOXBURG actually in ERLC. And of course we have a coffee machine, which I believe you can't actually use in the ERLC police station because they didn't add cups, unless I'm wrong, I don't know. But let's boost our moods a little bit there actually while we're here. But yeah, very nice. And of course that door takes us out the back, but let's head through here now into the kind of rear part of the police station. And look at this. This looks really cool. So you do have to consider this is in BLOXBURG. It's not going to be absolutely perfect. Like, for example, some of the sizing here, a little bit off. Obviously these lockers aren't exactly the same, but to be honest, they're still really good. And this armory as well, which is the best you can do in BLOXBURG. But look at this. We have the armory, we have the little computer here, got the ammo boxes and all the lockers around the edge, which is pretty cool. And all these lockers over here as well. They even tried to make a little taser there out of 2 parts, which is quite creative. And this takes us out of the back, which we will get to in just a moment. Let's continue this way first though. Hello, we have a armed police officer walking through here right now. Here we have the little, I think this is the booking area if I remember correctly. Yeah, the garage is over there. Okay, yeah, this is the booking area. Of course I do apologize for the lighting. That is completely me to blame because I'm using future lighting on Roblox, I think, unless that looks like that. I don't know. But here we have the interrogation room. Oh wow, they've got a blind there. That's actually pretty cool. That's one thing I did know actually. In ERLC, this window is blacked out on both sides, which is quite interesting. I'm not sure why it's not open, but it is, and I like how they've actually added that detail as well. It's pretty cool. But interrogation room, we have the booking room here, we have 2 holding cells. They've actually got mattresses on the floor. That's pretty cool. And a sink and a toilet, and I assume it's the same in this one, which it is. Very nice. And then if we head this way, we have the garage area. They've even added the little floor mats there, which is crazy. It is crazy how many things you can place in BLOXBURG. We have the garage area, and this is an actual actual CCTV camera that you can view on the police cameras in ERLC. So really, really cool they've got that here. Added the little keycard thing. Unfortunately, obviously in BLOXBURG, you can't like have a button here to open this door, although they do have automatic sensors, which they could have made use of, to be honest, but I think they cost Robux. So yeah, either way, very, very cool. And obviously we have the other door here, which let's see if they've done the road. They actually have. They've done the road here, and obviously due to plot sizes they can't make this any bigger, but this would be kind of the road. You'd have like the power plant here and the bridge here taking you into the park and the city area over there. Very, very cool. Got the stop signs, the arrows on the floor, street lights, everything. That's really, really cool. If we head in here, we have a dispatch room. I really like how they're actually using some of the people to go on the computers, pretending they're on dispatch. Are you taking a call, or are you playing a game? I think this guy needs firing. This person's just reading the news, and this person is definitely playing a game. Hard working or hardly working? There is not much working going on in here, that's for sure. But really, really well made. I really like what they've done here. It looks very, very cool. Another coffee machine so you can stay up to date on your caffeine. And to be honest, I think that is it for the bottom floor. We've got some people in the booking room again. I think that is it for the first floor, which is very, very cool. So we shall head round to the stairs here and head upstairs. And here we have the little chair here. We have the plant here, the little fence balcony that you can look over, see what's going on down there. And here we have the two offices. So we've got one office here, which if we go in, slightly different layout, I noticed. I think the desk is like this way, but either way, really, really cool. That's me picking at the tiny, tiny details. And in here we have another office, and obviously through this door, we can we open it? No, this door, okay, we can't open this door. So yeah, that is actually accurate. You can't go in there. And I think that is about it for the police station. One thing, I know we're in BLOXBURG, but one thing I do wish they did in ERLC is added more to the upstairs. This stairs area, kind of a bit useless. It's just offices. They could easily like remove this office here and continue this as like a corridor, and we have all of this upstairs space over there, which they could do, and I'm sure they will do in a future update. But there we have it, everybody. We have a full tour of the BLOXBURG. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, this is what happens when dispatch are playing games, right? You get crazy people on the streets. But jokes aside, this is really, really well made. I like what they've done here. They made this, I like how they have a little light sensor there. I don't know if you just saw that. Come on, let's try this on here. Does the light have a sensor? There we go, it does. Just came on. That's really, really cool. Honestly, really, really well made from the people that made this. It does look very, very accurate. Not really much more I can say. Very, very accurate in my opinion. They've done a really, really good job with what BLOXBURG allows them to do. Obviously, BLOXBURG is not easy to recreate things on, and it's actually difficult to build on as well, unless you have loads of game passes and you're really experienced on it. There we have it. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, click on the video on screen now to watch me tour another BLOXBURG build. This is actually a fire station, and they recreated a fire truck really, really incredibly inside of ERLC, so check that out just now. But thank you very much for watching. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.